Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides, and I am at the monthly Motorsports by Reeves gathering here in Tampa, Florida. And look what I have come across. I have found another Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. I personally love these kinds of cars. I like what different car companies were doing by taking four-cylinder engines, adding a turbocharger, and then adding that amazing all-wheel drive. Now, if you don't know a lot about Mitsubishi and the Lancer Evolution, it's all about taking that mundane Lancer, pumping it full of trickery and engineering that they picked up from their rallying days, and then having it for available on the street. Many different generations. Obviously, the amount of generations are 1 to 10. EVO 1 was never sold here in the United States. We had to wait all the way until the EVO 8 in the early 2000s. This is it. This was the last of the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolutions, the EVO 10. Now, with this one, you're going to see there were some changes that separated it from the previous generations, like the EVO 8 and the EVO 9. They went almost in a totally different direction. At the beginning, some of the original fans didn't like the EVO 10, but now this car is looked at as being one of those ones that has disappeared, and it's a sad thing. But let's go ahead, since we have this one, and check it out. I love, right off the bat, the front of the EVO 10s. I like the way they went with an open grille area. You can see that this owner, everything on this car is AMS. So he's got an AMS intercooler up front. I love this lower lip spoiler extension here. It really gives it a nice aggressive look all the way around, and I love the way it's going to help direct air into the cooling vents, which, remember, these are functional, and that intercooler up front, and then obviously the radiator behind it. This color, if you're wondering, is called Wicked White, and I'm telling you, it is wicked. This thing just pops among all these cars here. I really like what Mitsubishi was doing with the headlights. And remember, this car came out in 2008, so from 2008 to 2015, they sold the Evolution 10 around the world, and this happens to be a 2015. I like what Mitsubishi was doing on the hood. This is an aluminum hood. We're trying to lower that center of weight, get the weight off the top. That's a functional center scoop, and then you have your two heat extractors out the side. Let's go ahead and take a look at the side of this car. I love these wheels. Now, believe it or not, these are actually stock Mitsubishi wheels. These were off of a 2015 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution MR. I love the style, the color. They're BBS, and guess what? They're forged. So a forged wheel is going to be lighter, less rotating mass. He's got fully ventilated, slotted, and cross-drilled rotors, and beautiful four-piston calipers, Brembos. Those Brembos are from the factory. And you can see by the type of tire that this owner's running, these Michelins, they are a very good tire for not only track days, but also for driving on the road. They're the Pilot Super Sport tire. I run these on my cars. They're a great tire. And this is an 18-inch wheel. Let's go ahead and take a look down the side. Here are those Mitsubishi side vents. I like the way the owner took the plastic off. Really gives it a nice aggressive look with the metal mesh that's found on the front of the car. And then you have another Lancer Evolution specific are these lower sills. So you have wider fenders, lower sills. That's going to separate your EVO from a standard Lancer. Let's go ahead and work our way to the back. I like the greenhouse of the Lancer. Very good visibility out all the windows. Let's go ahead and work our way to the back. Here is that famous Mitsubishi rear wing. So if you look at Subarus, the WRX and the STI has a wing. So does the Lancer Evolution. This is a GSR. So a GSR came with this wing. Now, if you wanted to go the MR route, MR had just a lower trunk lid spoiler. If you have not seen my other EVO 10 review on an MR, I'll leave that link at the end of this video. Check it out. Here's the back. I really like the simplicity of what Mitsubishi did. Very small taillights. I love the way the whole housing has the individual brake, turn signals, reverse lights. Very well done. You have a functional rear diffuser, and here's that AMS single exhaust outlet out the side. Very nicely done. Really like that touch. Let's go ahead and check out underneath the hood. All right, guys, here we are underneath the hood of this beast. That is a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. If you look here, what this owner did, Edwin, which I want to give a big shout out to Edwin for allowing us to review his car, he went ahead and went the AMS route. So he went with the AMS STX 400. This car is putting out about 360 horsepower. I really like how clean the engine compartment is. You can see all the AMS tubing and piping and everything. This comes in a nice kit to make sure that you're going to get that power that you're looking for. You know, you could go out and piece everything together. You don't know what the end result's going to be. AMS has been in the industry working with Evos for such a long time. I love the huge strut tower brace that he has. He's running full Öhlins coilover. So he's actually taken this 2 tracks. I've seen videos of him at the track, even though this car is spotless. Plus he drives it on a regular basis. We got an oil catch can. Everything just looks beautiful with how it's wired and routed. And I really like the way AMS went with the nice black powder coating. This thing is really nice to look at. Let's go ahead and hear what it sounds like. Alright guys, here's the inside of a Mitsubishi Lancer EVO 10. You could see that they redesigned the whole interior. What I liked is that with the EVO 10, they actually brought in a higher quality of material, something that was not found in those early EVOs. If you look, they put a whole new gauge pod cluster there. I really like some of the auxiliary gauges that Edwin added. Even down here in this little spot for coins and whatnot, you could see the different gauges he's added. It's got that traditional Mitsubishi aluminum shift knob. That is something that you could add. There's that really wonderful emergency brake. That is something that this handle was changed. I don't know if Tom could show you how it has Lancer Evolution engraved. That's something that could be added, or some of the cars came like that from the factory as an option. And then if you look here, even though it's a 2015, it does have the recarls. He went ahead and put the nice recarls. These are recarls that came standard with Mitsubishi Lancer Evolutions for so many years. Very nicely laid out. He's got his fire extinguisher over here, because like I said, he does track days, but he also likes to enjoy it on the streets as well. Very nicely done, and it really works well with the white. All right guys, so it's been one hell of a day here at Reeves. I want to give a big huge shout out to Edwin for allowing us to review his 2015 EVO 10 GSR. Remember, with the GSR, you're getting that 5-speed manual transmission. If you want to go the automated gearbox look, then you go with the MR, which you're going to have that SST transmission. But at the end of the day, these cars are great stock alone by themselves, but when you have people that have some creativity and want a little bit more, this is what you're going to have when you're done with your build. If these are the types of cars that you like to see on Raity's Rides, leave a comment in that comment section. Check out my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All Raity's Rides original content all the time. If there's something in particular you want to see, leave it in the comment section. If you're not hit subscribed, tell me what I need to do to get you to subscribe. Put that in the comment section, but before you put the comment in, hit subscribe. See what I did there? Anyways, I want to give a big shout out to Tom for getting all the great camera angles like he always does. And like always, I'll see you on the next ride.